City Council is expected to discuss plans this week about opening more social services for vulnerable Edmontonians in industrial areas like this. It comes as community members in Dover Court in Northwest Edmonton say they weren't consulted about the opening of this shelter slated to open blocks away.
Most of the response is, I'm scared, and this is a safe community. This is a quiet community. There's a reason we chose to live here.
Ashley Spear is one of many Northwest Edmontonians raising their concerns about this new Hope Mission shelter for vulnerable Edmontonians opening several blocks away near 149th Street and Yellowhead Trail. Not only does she and other neighbors have concerns about increased traffic and safety in the area, but adds the industrial area where the shelter is located is far away from supports for houseless people.
There's not a lot of services in this area. There's a Costco across the street. They can't get in there for groceries. The next closest is Westmount for services. There's not a lot to walk to or be around.
City News reached out to Hope Mission to speak about the 120-bed site expected to open in October. We got back a letter to community members outlining their safety plan, including 24/7 crisis diversion staff on site, providing residents transportation, and a partnership with the city, province, and Edmonton police. But for Spear, she doesn't feel like there was enough consultation with those living 7 blocks away in Dover Court. That's a frustration echoed by the Dover Court Community League and councillor for the area, Aaron Rutherford.
I think that there was a misstep in the public hearing process, and I raised it during the actual public hearing of Dover Court Community League not being included as a required notification. I think that was a huge misstep. Unfortunately, I didn't have council majority support for a referral.
Councillors are slated to hear a report Tuesday that would recommend not restricting shelters like the one on 149th Street, coming as the city grapples with the need to spread out social supports across the city. Councillor Rutherford says she understands the need to spread out support, but adds there are better and more transparent ways to do it.
The solution to me is allowing shelters in places that would be in those sort of cuspy areas of a neighborhood, still within a neighborhood, but maybe in more of a commercial zone area. But also that those shelters and the government of Alberta and the city of Edmonton do a better job of communicating and engaging with community so that there can be a really strong understanding of what is and isn't happening in those shelters, where they know they can go to if there's concerns once it opens.
Reporting from Edmonton, Darcy Ropchan, City News.